Yo, what's up everyone? It's Cellular74 and today I'm really hyped to show you this brand new video. It has been a while, first of all. I apologize to you guys, but today I'm bringing you a Sergei Kostitsyn Career Simulation. As you guys can see, it's the last time Sergei Kostitsyn was in a hockey game, NHL 21. So I'm going to bring you so we're going to go back actually to the 2010-2011 season thanks to a roster that I saw on PS5. On the custom roster, I'm gonna put also the photo in the video so you guys can see. But yeah, today we're doing one of my favorite players, Sergei Kostitsyn. He's a pretty memorable player from towards the end of the 2000s, early 2010. As you guys might have know, Kostitsyn got traded from the Montreal Canadiens at the 2010 draft after Montreal went on a Cinderella run during their 100th anniversary. Montreal that year we took out Pittsburgh and Washington and Pittsburgh, but they ultimately fell short in the third round against the Flyers, I believe. This is the roster. So thanks to Michael Levin 2061. I'll put his name in the description. So this is the first year, the 2010-2011. This guy created the entire league, so thanks to him. However, we still have Seattle and Vegas. I didn't know how to take them off, but this is the first year of Sergei Kostitsyn. We'll see how it happens. So this is the 2010-2011 year. In real life, Kostitsyn did lead the team in 2010-2011. It's going to do it this year. Now we're going to see the playoff tree. The Kings won in EA's mind, they won in 2010-2011, but in reality it was Boston who actually fell short by one game, as I can see. I took the Trashers, so I'm not going to interfere with what happened. We're going to see what happened with Kostitsyn in his first season, and he did lead the team with 67 points. He's more of a playmaker, however, with 49 assists. He did score 18 goals, which is not bad. Listed at the top 6 potential, and as a second line forward. Now this is year number 2. You're going to see a lot of crazy things in this simulation, so be ready. We're going to see his line mates for year number 2 over here. He's playing alongside of Michael Ryder, former teammate of him, because he did play with him in Montreal in 2008, as he did resign a $2 million contract with the team. We're going to see the lines over here in a minute. He's playing with Colin Wilson, Pascal Dupuis is there, Mathieu Darche is there, Ryan Suter, Shea Weber, Cody Frenzen, and in net he has Pekka Rinne. The playoff tree, the Canucks won. So in 2012, in EA's mind, the Canucks beat the Capitals. And now we're going to see his stats. For a second year in a row, he got another 60-point season with 65 points, but he's more of a playmaker with 54 assists. Now we're going to see the 2012 draft. I wanted to show you guys this. We did not do the 2011 draft, but we're going to see Riviera created player. Hertel goes to Buffalo. Riley goes to the Seattle. Kraken. Forsberg goes to Philly. Nail Yakupov, our favorite, goes to the Phoenix Coyotes. That is pretty great. Slavin goes to Calgary. Pelech to Toronto. Lindholm to the Blues. Galchenyuk goes to Boston. And I took Vasilevsky, I took Trouba for the Trashers. Now this is from a couple of days ago, so I don't really remember all that happened, because I did do that simulation on a couple of days. Then we're gonna see the lineup for the third season, the 2012-13. Now that was in Kostitsyn's real career, his final year in the NHL, as he's playing with Mikhail Grabovski. The two did not like each other when they played in Montreal. He did resign, however, a 1-year, $4.2 million contract. But yeah, this in 2012-13, the final year, that was the final year of Kostitsyn. There was a lockout in the NHL, in the real NHL, and he ended up going to play for Avangard Omsk in the KHL. Now the Rangers won in 2013 in EA's mind. He did came back in the NHL, however, for 46 games in real life and only had 15 points. And the year after that, he went to play for Avangard Omsk, the team he played the year before in the KHL. And he left the NHL for good. He did not came back after that. So here he again has a 60-point season, his third 60-point season. He's on a contract here. We're going to see if Nashville's going to keep him. His fellow countryman Grabowski also got 60 points. We're going to see the 2013 draft. with the Blues, who ended up with the first overall pick. Ended up with McKinnon. Barkov goes to Buffalo. Alanen goes to Edmonton. Lindholm goes to Boston. Seth Jones goes to Seattle. Drouin goes to Vegas. And I don't know who we took, honestly. I have no idea. I don't remember. I think we took Baikov. Yes, we did take Baikov. Right, I did remember that. I kind of took Baikov and I just bypassed the draft. As we're going to see now for the 2013-2014 season, as we can see, there's Montreal. Sergei Kostitsyn did sign in the free agency with New Jersey on a 4-year, $5 million contract. He's going to play with Ilya Kovalchuk and Zach Parise, alongside Jason Blake, Adam Henrique, Brian Wilson. That are some old names too, I'm not going to lie. Fedor Toussaint, Marc-André Bergeron, Pekka Rinne. So they do get reunited in New Jersey. Kostitsyn has got 360 or plus point season so far in his career. That is pretty impressive. As the Philadelphia Flyers won the 2013-14 season, as they lost to the Trashers. I was using the Trashers, but I wasn't doing anything, so they both actually re-signed the players and all that. So there's a playoff tree. We're going to see how Kostitsyn did on his first year in New Jersey here in a minute. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty impressive. I mean, you know, we'll go a little bit further back here. When the Montreal traded Kostitsyn to Nashville, they didn't really get that much. They got Travis Boyle, or I think Dustin Boyle. He was like a Fort Liner. Kostitsyn had 62 points that season. We're gonna see the draft before I'm gonna continue. Connor McDavid goes to the Blue Jackets. Austin Matthews goes to the Minnesota Wild. Draisaitl goes to Vegas. Point to Nashville. Saganen goes to Florida. Ekblad goes to the Bruins. And then, sorry, I was going too quick. I couldn't keep focus here. But yeah, when the Montreal traded him, they traded him for Dan Ellis and a guy named I forget his name. I think it's Dustin Boyle or Travis Boyle. Anyway, that guy ended up going to the KHL. He played a few games, but mostly was in Hamilton. So Nashville did pretty good even in real life. They got a pretty good player for a couple of seasons before he left for the KHL. Phil Kessel is now a member of the Devils with Kostitsyn. We're still playing with Parise and Kovalchuk. Now we're going to see his stats for the 2014-15 season. How he did with Ilya Kovalchuk. He ended up getting 67 points. So he's still on his 60-point pace for ever since we started this 5 years ago now. See that 5-cup winning team. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to look at the playoff tree. Now I did record this pretty late at night, at like 2, 3, 4 in the morning, so I could have been pretty tired when I recorded this. Now we're going to see the lineup for the year of 2015-16. We'll see that in a minute as I just get by. Kostitsyn still plays with Ilya Kovalchuk. However, Parise, I think, left the team. 5 seasons now with over 60 points. That is pretty impressive, I'm not going to lie. As he's playing, Parise is on the second line. He's playing with Stastny and Kovalchuk. Nate Thompson on the team, Yuri Udler, again some old name, Josh Georges, and Rinne still in the net. So we'll see how he's going to do in year number 6. Now this is the end of year number 6. Tampa Bay won the cup. I wonder if the Cavaliers is still there. Probably not. But anyway, they swept the Blues in the finals. Ovi came close. Unfortunately, did not went back to the finals. After that, I see that Kostitsyn did get traded at the 2016 trade deadline in this world. And now we can see also Andrei Kostitsyn's career as he's in Ottawa now. And yeah, so we'll see how his points were in mini. And yeah, I mean, Alexander Boumistrov ended up leading the Trashers that year. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm looking at. Colorado. There you go. Kostitsyn's playing with a young Matthews and a young Huberdeau. Holy moly. As he still ended up with a season with more than 60 points. Also played in the playoff this year, getting 10 points in 13 games. I'm kind of hyped to see what's going to happen. Kostitsyn's playing with a young Huberdeau and a young Matthews. I mean, with a good playmaker like him, it could be pretty dangerous. So now we're going to see the start of the line of the year 2016-2017. In the real world, Kostitsyn played for Dynamo Minsk that season. He went back to his home country playing for Minsk. As you guys can see, he's playing with a young Eberle, young Matthews. That would have been a rookie season Matthews that season, and Jesper Wallstedt in the net. Okay. Yuri Udler is there too. I think he was with him in New Jersey. As we're going to see at the end of this season. Ovechkin is in the final again. I wonder if he's going to win this year. He's going to lose. He lost. Oh my god, poor Ovechkin on Washington and cannot catch a break. I mean, it's kind of true to how it was in real life. As the Ducks won the 2017 Cup, apparently. And now we're going to see the playoffs. Montreal lost to Buffalo. Okay. Dougie Hamilton with 110 points. Dougie Hamilton, look at his stats. 99 everything across the board. Like, dude, it's insane. I was, like, legit flabbergasted when I saw that. I couldn't even believe it. As we're going to go see minis. I think Kostitsyn's still there. Yes, he's at 82 points. That's what I was saying. 66 assists. Playing with a Matthews who just got 49 goals. Franchise level Matthews and a Huberdeau. Brett Burns also there. Jordan Eberle, Mikko Koivu. All of that. Now we're going to see the 17-18 season. As Kostitsyn now is playing in Dallas. He signed a new contract with the Stars. Nice for him. You're going to see this albatross of a deal too. I was surprised when I saw that deal. Look at that. $12 million for 6 years. There's Andre Kostitsyn playing in Columbus. But $12 million. Like what? Because Andre's making $9 million. There's the career of Andre. I had a slow start in Montreal in 2010, 2011. But now picking it up in Columbus. So we'll see what is going to happen this season for Sergei. As we're also going to see his lines again. I will not cut out. I will let that, because in real life in 2017, 2018, Kostitsyn went back to play in Torpedo Nizhny in the KHL. Ended up having a pretty decent season over there. So yeah, so now we're going to see the end of this season for real. Buffalo won, beating Mini in final. Imagine if Mini would have won. That would have showed that they didn't need Kostitsyn, but probably it would have this past playmaking abilities. It would have still been there. We're going to go see his point total. I forgot where he was playing. In Dallas, I ended up getting 64 points. A bit of a down year, but still ended up also getting 60 points this year. Minus 26. It was pretty rough. As we're going to go back, we're going to go straight up to next season. I think this is 2018-19 now. As Kostitsyn is playing alongside Jamie Benn and Duchesne and his fellow countryman Grabowski is back. They got reunited once again. That's pretty cool. Holy Yolevi is there. Jonathan Bernier. So yeah, we're gonna see, man. Kostitsyn never got a season under 60 points. This is gonna be the year he's gonna break. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the 2018-2019 year. In the 2018-19 year, the Flames won, but without Johnny Gaudreau and Matthew Tkachuk. Obviously, Columbus lost in the finals. So poor Andre Kostitsyn, who came really close of lifting the cup before his younger brother did. They both did not win the cup, however. Dougie Hamilton still killing it with the Trashers. And we're going to see Kostitsyn, who's still having his 60-plus points year ever since we started this simulation in 2010, as he got 62 points. And look at this contract, I don't know. $12 million for a 60-point getter is kind of a bit much. As now we're going to see the 2019-20 year. Jeff Skinner is not playing for the Ducks, apparently. Sergei Kostitsyn is playing with Duchesne. Grabowski still on the team. Pierre Armstrong, probably a creative player, as Jonathan Bernier is in the net. As now we're going to see the playoffs of that year, because we did the playoff apparently. And we did fall off, and the Rangers won the cup again. So now we're going to see the stats. We're going to see his points total. We're going to see everything that Pavelski ended up with 25 points. That's pretty good. Dougie Hamilton is just a 100-point man. Listen, it's like that. Montreal lost again to the Rangers in the conference finals. Montreal always lose to the Rangers, so nothing new. Hamilton got 110 points, 80 assists, and he's only making 6 minutes. Kostitsyn making 12. This guy's gonna make 15, 17 minutes. Insane. Talking about Kostitsyn, however, his streak finally ended in 2020 as he only got 55 points, 37 assists. So it's not bad. Minus 24. He cannot get out the minus to save his life. But I mean, this Dallas team looks pretty rough. We're gonna see Andrei Kostitsyn one last time as he is in Chicago. Played in Nashville last year. That's pretty realistic. He did play in Nashville, but this is the last time we're gonna see him because he's gonna fall off a cliff after that. And his overall is not gonna be that great after that. Now Kostitsyn is playing in the 2020-2021 season with all these guys, with Duchesne, Kasparaitis, Justin Abdelkader, Ian White, Matt Niskanen, and Bernier still between the pipes. We're going to see the player retirements. This is a pretty big one as all those great names from the mid-2000s retired. Like when we look at the NHL when we were kids, we all remember those names, Johnny Boychuk, and before that, Eric Stahl, Kovalchuk, and all those guys did call it a quit. As Mini lost in the final against to Sid the Kid and the Penguins. For many can never catch a break. Dougie Hamilton got 97 points, a bit of a down year for him. And Kostitsyn actually got a pretty good season this year with 70 points, but that contract's still an albatross, however, for $12 million. But still, it's still pretty good with Matt Duchesne and Nick Foligno as the top 3 players. And yeah, now we're looking at the 2021-2022 season. Kostitsyn's reunited with his junior teammate and Patrick Kane when they both played for the London Knights in the OHL. Now there's a bunch of creative players too from the other drafts. Ian White's still there, and no more Bernier. It's Jace Oley in the net. As we're at the end of the 2021-22 year, and Pittsburgh won the cup again. So Pittsburgh did do their two-peat like they would do in real life, as Crosby and Gino won their cup again. Their second cup, or their third cup, because we did not do 2009, so they won in 2009. Kostitsyn got 69 points, I believe. Nice, 69 points, ended up with a -1, so not that bad. Kane and Duchesne, they popped off that season. Now we're in the 2022-2023 year, the year where this latest season played when I'm recording this. Jeff Skinner is still over there in Anaheim now. Kane did not came back, but Duchesne and Kostitsyn still are the partners in crime in Dallas. Norlinder and Wallinder, it's pretty nice, and Jay Soley and Nico Dawes are the goalies for this season. As we're gonna see now who won the cup. We're gonna see before a big retirement. Alex Ovechkin took his retirement. 1,304 points. Patrice Bergeron retired like in real life. David Desharnais like in real life. Drew Stafford, TJ Oshie, Shea Theodore, Brent Seabrook, Jeff Petrie, Tyler Kennedy, Martin Enzal, David Perron, James Wisniewski, Vladimir Sobotka. I'm going too fast now, so I cannot read those names. Alec Martinez, Josh Georges retired. Pierre-Vie Joseph, Michael Rippick. Yeah, I mean, there's a few things I remember, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I started recording this at the beginning of July. Now we're in August when I'm recording this. Jimmy Howard retired. Lindback, Skarek, Provosov, all retired. Still Ovechkin, man, 730 goals. That's a lot of goals, but he has more goals in the real life version. As Buffalo is gonna win. Now there's the end. The final season of Kostitsyn is an insane one. So you guys need to see that, as Buffalo won the cup against the Blues. Dougie Hamilton got 94 points. That's pretty insane. I couldn't see his salary. That's pretty unfortunate. But yeah, so we're going to go look at his points total. Ended up getting 74 points. His jersey number, that's pretty nice. And making $13 million too. Jesus Christ. They did not learn their mistakes, because they're paying him more money than he did the year prior. We're going to start the 2023-2024 4 seasons. Wow, that's a lot of seasons. Now, Taylor is in Dallas. Melvin is there, and Kostitsyn re-signed at a cheaper contract this year, 7.175. And now you're going to see the end where it's just insane. This season where I did not know Jay Soley's sitting between the pipes in Dallas, and he's playing with a guy named Kostitsyn. That's pretty funny. Now, here's the deal. So this is the final year of Kostitsyn. Now I'm just simming the year as I would normally do. Just skipping everything, right? The injuries and all that. But look at this insane end of this career. I've never seen something like this. I cannot believe it, right? So I'm gonna sim right to the draft and to the retirement list, because I don't know, maybe Kostitsyn is gonna retire, maybe not. So we beat Colorado, but it's not really important. After that, we play against the Phoenix Coyotes. The calendar is glitching because I clicked on the injury, and I'm just gonna go like right over there, right? We lost 7-1, but we somehow won game 7. No, we're playing Nashville. Keep that in mind. We're playing Nashville, and we lose. Good thing we lose. And Nashville's playing Montreal, so Nashville won the cup. So that is really great. Now look, when I'm gonna go look at the retirement list, what's gonna happen? It cannot be better scripted like this. This is like, what the hell? It cannot end as a better way. So Montreal lost to Nashville in the final. As you guys know, Kostitsyn started his career in Montreal, was in the coach dugout, and ended up getting traded at the 2010 draft, right? So look at the retirement list. I am not kidding. Kostitsyn retired with Nashville and won the cup against Montreal at 37 years old. What the hell? He even got traded with salary retained too. And he's won with 20. He ended up 23 points in 20 games. Ended up getting traded at the middle of the season. Now, I didn't have control of those two teams, so that's pretty insane. As I was using Atlanta this entire time, Kostitsyn only had a season when we started the sim under 60 points. What an awesome career, honestly, for Sergei Kostitsyn. It was insane, and I couldn't believe it. He ended up winning against Montreal at the end, so we got the final word. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and yeah, goodbye. And before I leave, guys, this was the roster again. Thank you so much to Michael for this insane roster. Go use it out. You can play Be a Pro and GM mode with it.